Hey guys, it's Ann Curtin again, and boy oh boy have I had technology problems today trying to come to you live. Oh my gosh, it's making me crazy. So last week I was traveling from Dallas. I had my microphone in my suitcase in case I needed to use it while I was in Dallas for 10 days, and it got crushed in my suitcase on the way back. So I had to buy a new microphone, and I just hooked it up and it wasn't working, and we were having internet problems, and so on and on. But hey, guess what? I'm here, and I think hopefully you can hear me now, and I want to talk to you today about how do you know if it's time to level up in your business. I'm going to give you 5 signs if you're playing too small, if you're missing out on business, on money, on having a better life from your coaching, consulting, or service-based business. So if you are on with me, drop a comment that you're here and that you can hear me, because I've had nothing but technical problems trying to do this Facebook Live for you today. So I see Frank, I see Monica. So if you could drop a comment, and welcome to this live training. I'm excited to bring this to you because so often coaches do not know when it's time to level up and start playing bigger in their business. And so I want to talk all about that. You know, I'm all about getting coaches and consultants and service-based businesses to their next level. And if you didn't watch the video that I did just a couple of days ago, yay! Okay, awesome. I'm so happy you can hear me okay. Monica, I hope you can hear me. So if you didn't watch the video that I did just a couple of days ago, I talked about part of the reason why coaches get stuck in their business and don't really get big breakthroughs or big financial leaps or better clients or all the things I'm going to talk about today. Part of the reason for that is they don't understand the different stages of a coaching and consulting business. And many of them stay stuck in stage 1. And stage 1 is kind of the startup stage. It's where you're trying to figure everything out, and you're trying to get your feet wet, and you're trying to figure out the kind of clients you want to work for. Thank you, Monica. I appreciate that. And so you're trying to figure everything out when you're in stage 1. But stage 2 is where you have more ease and flow in your business. You're choosing your clients. You're raising your fees. You're working with better clients. All of those things. That's what you would probably consider your next level. But the problem is a lot of coaches try to move from stage 1 into stage 2 without actually leveling up. They try to move into stage 2 with the same strategies, with the same message, with the same market, with the same offers, with the same clients, and it just doesn't work. It's not going to help them scale their business. So I want to share with you, how do you know when you're ready to start working with better clients? How do you know when you're ready to raise your prices and to start playing a bigger game in your business? So I have broken down 5 things for you that I want to share, and this should hopefully give you some insight, like, oh my gosh, I am missing opportunity, I'm missing money, I'm missing out on working with great clients. At the end of the day, you're missing out on a better life, because if your business can make a lot more money and you can have the money that you want to do whatever you need to do in your business or even in your life, you are going to have a much better life, right? And your business is going to be easier. You're going to be able to get the help you want. You're going to be able to consistently keep growing and making more money, and it is all connected, right? So we don't want to play small. We want to play bigger, and it doesn't matter if money is not the most important thing to you. Look, I don't think money is the most important thing to any of us. We get into this business because we love it and we want to help people, and we know we've got something of value that can make a difference in someone else's lives, and that's why we get into this. But at the end of the day, you've got to realize you are a business. You're still a business that wants to be around for the long game, right? If you do not think like this, you will burn out, or you will go away, or you will not really have the life or the business that you could have if you don't think about it as being a business, all right? So, you know, I'm a business consultant, right? So I'm here to help you shift your mindset from coach to business owner. And what does that look like? And it's not about playing a short game, guys. It's not about making an offer, getting a client, working with that client next. It's not about that. It's about building something that's going to be around for a long time and can give you the lifestyle and impact that you truly would love to have. Okay, so 5 ways to know, or 5 signs to know if you're playing too small, if you're missing out. Number 1 is, have you been in business for a really long time, but you still really haven't made that great of money? So like maybe you have not broken through that 100K mark, and you find yourself saying no to a lot of things because you don't have the money. If this is you, you are playing too small. You're missing out. You're not treating your business like a business. Okay. So if you are in a place where maybe there's a coach you want to invest in, maybe there's a program you want to invest in, maybe there's a trip or a conference you want to go to, or a retreat that you would love to go to, and you find yourself saying no because you don't have the money, that's the first sign that you are not playing full on. Now, let me just preface this by saying, if you're brand new, this doesn't really apply. I'm talking about next level. Okay. But if you've been in business for a long time and you still are finding yourself saying no to things that you would love to do, or you want to be around bigger people doing bigger things, you want to join a higher level mastermind, or you want to travel and you want to do something bigger, but you can't because you find yourself not having the funds or being short of funds. Maybe you want to hire an employee. Maybe you want to bring in some team members, and you find yourself saying no because you don't have the money. That is a clear sign that you are not playing as big as you could in your business, and it might be time to level up. Okay. Monica says, I have designed programs and online courses and now want to scale. Awesome. You are in the right place. Hey, Monica, I'm going to talk to you about this at the end, but we have a brand new 5-day training coming up here very shortly, 5 days to an extra 100K in your business. And it's just the beginning of being able to scale. But this training today should help you. So let's see. Thank you for saying that about making a difference. That's my motivation. Yes. Here's the thing, Monica. I'm glad you bring that up, because you know what? It doesn't have to be either or. And this is the one mindset shift that I want to get coaches to make. And I am on a mission to get them to make this shift, because guys, here's the thing. The coaching and consulting industry is over $200 billion a year. You can have both. And here's the other thing. Don't be naive. You can make a bigger impact when money is no object. Okay. You can make a bigger impact when you don't have to worry about where your next client's going to come from or where your next money is going to come from. You can impact more people. So they should not be two separate things. They should be, you're a business. They should be one and the same. You can make a bigger impact when money is not a problem. I am just going to say that over and over and over again. If you don't like it, this isn't the right place for you, because I preach money, right? But don't get me wrong. I love what I do. I love helping coaches change their life. I just got off the call with someone that was in one of my programs a while back, and she was telling me about the offers that she's making now and getting the dollars and the money that she's making now from her clients compared to where she was. And it's unbelievable. And she just keeps raising her prices, and she's, we're talking 50,000 and up. So it's very exciting to hear that. And she goes, it was such a mindset shift, Ann. I said, I know, and she is somebody who, loves nonprofit and all of those kinds of things. So Angie says, I never create an online course and want to try next year. Okay, yeah, that's a good point. Now bring that up. I can talk about that just a little bit, Angie, because a lot of people do make a mistake, I believe, in how they structure their business and how they build out their business. They think an online course is, to me, that is the third level of building a sustainable business. So I'll talk about that, actually, bringing that up. Okay. So number one, have you been in business for a long time and you are finding that you just don't have the money to do everything that you would like to do? That's a problem, right? That means it's time for you to level up. Number two, are you feeling restless with the clients that you're working with and what you're charging? Do you feel like when you're working with clients, like, here we go again, or they're not maybe exactly who you would love to work with? They don't energize you. They don't light your fire. Or you feel like, I feel like there's so much more for me. If you are feeling that way, it's time to level up. Okay. It means you're playing too small. You're working with the wrong clients. You should be working with higher level clients who pay you a lot more. And you should be bettering what you're doing. All right. So that's number 2. Number 3, are you consistently looking, Angie, this might apply to you, I'm not sure. Are you consistently looking for new ways to make money in your business, but it's kind of off your core passion or your core offer? All right. So I am a big believer. You build your business around one main thing. What is your brilliance? What is the thing you love? What's the thing you're a rock star at? That should be your core business. From that, you go one-to-one, then one-to-many, and then your passive income, your courses. Now, your course can be part of your one-to-many, but the problem is a lot of people start with their course first, or they start with that even second. And really, it's not the best way to build your business. It should be almost the last piece. Actually, you can build a $500,000 business, you guys, with just one-to-one clients and one-to-many. You don't even need passive income. Passive income is a third layer to scaling your business. So I definitely recommend it, but it's a lot of work to get passive income when really you could be making a lot more money if you just did the other 2 things first. So that's the way I teach to write, and that's also what's in my upcoming book for coaches and consultants. It's the way I believe building a business. It's kind of like doing things in sequence, having a structure and a business model that's scalable. And part of scaling that is building out your course or having that, as a downsell or whatever. But the problem is most people try to do that first or second, and it's too long of a road to do that. You need to become brilliant and really validate everything you've been doing. And you need to get really, really good at what you do. And then you are going to be able to sell that course over and over again because you've already got the credibility, the authority. People are going to they'll be clamoring for what else you have next. And that's the position you want to get to. So don't be fooled by the whole passive income thing, guys. It takes a big audience to be able to get passive income. It takes a lot of traffic to be able to sell courses and things like that. And so if you don't really look like the expert, if you don't really, if you haven't convinced people that you're the authority and you have credibility and you have results, it's very difficult to sell courses. And that's why when people work with me, that is their third level. It's not their first or their second. Their first is let's get high paying clients, one-to-one clients, work with great clients. That's your first because that's your fastest way. If you're selling a client for $50,000 or $40,000, you don't need very many of them to get yourself in a great place in your business. So now you can start bringing in a team, you can start building and growing and leveling up. Then you can go the one-to-many with the same process, but now you're just doing the same things with the one-to-many approach. And then from there, you can build out your courses and your passive income and all of those kinds of things. Monica says, it's been 3 years and I relocated, so I am restless because I haven't found my clientele here yet, although I work virtually with people. Okay, so if here's the thing, when you're working virtually with people, when you're building your business online, or if you have a system that is proven, it should not matter if you make a move. You just go out and do the same thing you were doing that works. Or if you're online, it shouldn't matter at all. I mean, I travel all over and I run my business from my laptop. And so you should be able to do this too. And so here's the thing, Monica, there's a breakdown somewhere in your system that you're kind of now having to revamp and start back over. There is a breakdown somewhere in your system. So I've got a lot of videos and things out there where I walk you through, the things that you need to get to a certain level. And one of those being a predictable marketing system. You need a scalable business model, which is kind of the things I'm talking about today. But anyways, you might want to check out some of the videos in this group, Monica, and see if that will help you as well. But happy to answer any questions for you. But typically when you have a system that works, it doesn't matter. You can rinse and repeat repeat that over and over again. It doesn't matter whether you move or whether you go somewhere else. And I do hear that a lot. People say, I move and now I'm starting back over. So my question would be, why are you starting back over? Unless your whole business was based around being local and you didn't really have a marketing system that really worked, other than people just kind of getting to know you and word of mouth. That is not a marketing system, okay? And so that's why you are probably starting back over. Yes, it is a marketing issue and getting in front of people. Okay. All right. So I have a lot of videos and things out there, and also I have a free guide that you can grab. I can drop the link if you guys are interested, or if you get into the 5K or 5 days, I did it again, the 5 days to $100,000, the live training that's coming up. I'll talk about that a little bit more at the end, but if you get into that, I gift you that 27 ways to build your audience, raise your influence, and be seen as the expert in your coaching and consulting business. So anyways, I don't want to get off track here, but I'll talk to you about, I can reach out to you, Monica, and talk to you about that as well. So, okay, so let me just recap here. The first 3 things is, have you been in business for a long time, but you find yourself saying no to things, saying no to investments that you want to make, maybe going to conferences or going to things that you would like to, or even do you find yourself saying no in your life because you don't have the money you want? Okay, that's a problem. That's number 1. Number 2, are you feeling restless with the clients that you're working with and what you're charging? Do you feel like you should be getting more? Do you feel like you could have better clients? If you're in that place, you should listen to your gut. You're ready to level up, okay? Number 3, are you always looking for new things to make you more money in your business, but it's not connected? So one of the biggest mistakes I see business owners make, and I work with business owners too, not just coaches and consultants, is they're always out there looking for the next thing to add to their business, but it's off of their core business. And so they think that the way to make more money is go do something additional and add it in. I believe that the way to make money is actually build off of your core business, so there's not a disconnect. And so here would be an example of what I mean. My passion and what I help coaches do is, add 6 to 7 figures in 12 months or more, make big financial leaps. I always say I help them make more money than they're ever going to pay me. So those are the things I do, right? And that is my thing. And I help them position themselves as the expert in the marketplace, get clear on their offers, get higher paying clients, get a marketing system in place that's predictable, that's rinse and repeat. So those are the things that I do. So that would be my big offer, my core offer. Okay, that's my one-to-one clients. I also have a group program where I offer that. It's getting ready to I just wrote a book on it, and it's getting ready to get turned into a course. So that's the 3rd layer. But I could also bolt on speaking specifically for that, and I do some speaking, but I haven't done it for that exactly. And so that could be a whole nother revenue stream or a whole nother income stream that could feed my business, but I actually am making money there too. Another thing that you could do is you could have joint venture partnerships where they are promoting you and you're giving them a portion of what you make. But again, it's not a disconnect from what you're doing. But what I am talking about when I say a disconnect is I'm a life coach today, and then I'm going to go sell some supplements. Okay, because I'm going to look for another revenue stream. That's what I'm talking about when I say, are you finding that you're getting off your core thing to try to make more money? Because until you really maximize and optimize what you are already doing, you're actually just spreading yourself too thin. But here's the thing. If someone comes to me about my one-to-one consulting or coaching, I'm both. I do both. So if they come to me for my one-to-one help and they can't afford my one-to-one services, I can put them into my Inner Circle or my mastermind program. Okay, I can put them into my group program. I've got a downsell to put them into. And so, but there's not a disconnect. I'm still selling one thing. They're coming to me for one thing, but you can't afford to have me privately. So this is the next best thing, right? That's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about an additional revenue stream, layers in your business. When I talk about layers, it is literally branching off of what your core thing is, what your main thing is. But you're not going to see me go and join selling supplements tomorrow. Okay, it's not going to happen. Now, I built fitness clubs, for 20 years. I had, 2 fitness clubs, 2 weight loss centers that I sold all those businesses. And I did add a supplement income stream when I had those fitness clubs because it connected with what I was doing. We were able to add those supplements into the programs we were offering, and it wasn't a disconnect. It worked really seamlessly with what I was already doing. But for me to go do that now with what I do, it would be totally off base. It would be totally off base. So then it would be like trying to sell 2 different businesses, okay? And that's where a lot of people get off track and why they don't get traction in their business. So what I am talking about is layering. Hey, Peggy Dunn, I am talking about layering in your business off of your main thing. Keep your main thing your main thing. That is your main business, your sweet spot, I call it. Your thing you're a rock star at. That's what you should be building your business around. And from there, you branch off of that when you get that working, okay? Key thing here. Don't try to do 15 things at one time. You don't need a group program and a course and one-to-one and trying to do all these things at one time. It doesn't work. Work on one, get it working, and then layer on the next thing, and then get it working. And yes, for a while, you might leave some money on the table, right? If you don't have a group built out yet, because you're still dialing in or you're still leveling up your new offer, your new clients, your new whatever, you've got to dial that in first. You've got to do it. You've got to validate it. And then once you do that, now it's much easier to add on that second layer. Okay, hope this is making sense. Wow, that could almost be a whole nother training, guys. And I think I'm getting a little bit off track here, but it's really important. The reason it's so important is because if you're like a shotgun blast, then you're confusing to your clients and your customers, and you're not going to get the traction in your business. You're not going to be able to build a business, and it's not scalable. And so those are the problems when people are trying to level up. They're not able to level up because they're all over the place. All right. So number 4, are you maxed out on clients and you're feeling stress in your business? Now, I cannot tell you how many coaches I talk to that say, I can't take another client. I get these kinds of messages on LinkedIn all the time. And, I can't take another client. Like all I want to do is give them clients. No, I want to help you build more money into your business. I want to help you level up. I want to help you scale your business, right? And that doesn't always necessarily mean you need more clients. Think about this. You could work with 10 clients at $50,000 and you could be at $500,000. Or you could work with 10 clients at $1,000 and you could be at $10,000. So do you see, when I talk about scaling, it is not about working necessarily with more clients. Now it can be, but that's typically, scaling means you're looking for ways to leverage what you're doing, and leveraging can mean going drastically, much higher prices and working with fewer clients. So leveraging and scaling means you're not putting in more cost, more time. You're leveraging what you're doing to make more money with less effort, less energy, less time. That's really what scaling is all about. Okay. So if you think about traditional growth, you think about, sorry, my nose is itching. If you think about traditional growth, you think about, okay, go get a client, deliver, and then go sell another client, deliver, go sell another client. That's traditional growth, right? The problem with that is it's a very slow method. But if you can scale, if you can take that same client that you're only charging $3,500 for, or $5,000, and now you can bring in a client for $50,000 or $25,000 or $40,000, that's scaling. Okay, now you're making more money with less effort, less time, or the same amount of time. That's scaling. So that's next level. That's next level thinking, is how to do this in your business. Okay. So the reason I wanted to talk about this is because I think too many people are not clear about what does it mean to really go to the next level? What does it mean to scale your business? you know, how do I even know if I'm ready to do that? And they're as a result, they're still kind of keeping themselves stuck in a business model that maybe isn't serving them, or they're exhausted, or they're stressed, or they really don't have anything that's dialed in and working. And so when you get to your next level, you've got things that are working, and it's about making those things work better. So you already know you're good with clients. You already have results. You've already got proof. You've already got proof of concept. You've already validated things. And now you're ready to take that up a notch and scale that up. And so now you want better clients that you can help, and that means restructuring your offers and restructuring who you're going to work with and restructuring your message. That's all part of leveling up. You know, it's interesting when I start working with coaches a lot of times and they're ready to level up, and they really are ready to level up, and they say, oh my gosh, you mean I have to like create another lead magnet? You mean I have to change my branding? You mean I have to? Yes, because your next level clients are not going to respond to what your startup clients responded to. Very different. So it does require shifts in your business. It does require making changes in your business. And so that is, but I gave you the 5 signs to know if it's time to do this. Look, if you're just rolling out and you're just getting started, you're not ready for any of this. This is definitely next level stuff. But you do need to know, okay, how do I even know when it's time to hire a team member? How do I even know when it's time to start looking for better clients? So I just gave you the 5 signs there that you're ready to level up. And let me go through them again very quickly, and then I want to tell you guys about something super, super exciting if you want to have a phenomenal year in 2020. So, okay, number 1, how long have you been in business, and are you still struggling with money? Okay, that's a big problem, that you're staying small. That's a big problem. It might mean you don't have some things dialed in, and that, but it's fixable. And the problem is, if you keep trying to do the same thing, you're not going to be any better off in 2020 than you were for 2019. So it's time to level up and change and dial in what you're doing, and let's fix and make better what you're already good at and what you're an expert at. Because see, here's the thing: when I go in to help people level up, we don't necessarily change everything. We make better what they're already doing. Okay, so if they're already a rock star at something, we restructure their offers, so now it creates more value for people, and we're able to show people how it's worth a lot more than probably what they've been charging. So those are the kinds of things that we do. All right, number 2, are you feeling restless with the clients that you're working with and charging the fees you're charging? If it is a big yes for you, like, I know I should be making more for this, I would love to work with better clients, I'm getting a little frustrated. If that's you, it's a sign you're playing too small. It's right, you're ready to move up. Okay, because when you're just starting, you're not really thinking like that. It's when you kind of start getting bored with your clients that you know you're ready for the next level. All right, or you get frustrated, like, really, I'm kind of over working with these kind of people. I am ready. I know I'm better than this. If you're thinking like that, if that's the conversation going on in your head, you need to level up. Okay. Number 3, are you looking for new things to make you money that are off your core business? So remember the layers. Go back and watch this if you're just jumping on and you didn't see that. But if you're looking for all kinds of ways to make money in your business, but it doesn't align with what your main thing is, then you are off track. It's time to level up and really optimize and maximize what you're doing so you can make the money that you want. All right, number 4, what was number 4 here? Are you maxed out on clients and feeling stressed? Maybe that was number 5. And that was number 5, I think. Are you maxed out on clients and you're feeling stressed because now maybe you can't handle any more clients? You know, I get this all the time. And here's the problem: coaches don't realize, wow, this is their time, like, this is their opportunity to scale. When they're maxed out on clients and they're like, I can't take any more clients. Well, guess what? Unless you work harder, you can't take any more clients, right? And so it's time to level up. It's time to go, okay, now I need better clients. I need to be making bigger bucks for what I'm doing. It means you're super good at what you do if you're in that situation. But now it's time to raise your fees. It's time to get better clients. Monica says, I am ready to work with higher level people. It has been frustrating to attract the same types of clients who are not aligned with me. Amen. I get it. All right. I totally get it. So yes, you're right, Monica. So you are going to be interested in what I have to talk about here. And I might have forgot something. I hope 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I did forget a 5, guys. So I'm sorry about that. The other thing is, are you lacking time to do the things you really want to do? So let's say you've been wanting to write a book to like take your business to the next level, be seen more as an expert, but you don't have the time because you feel like you're just stuck in the weeds. It's time to level up. Okay, it's time to start making more money so you can get help writing that book. You can bring in some team members to free up your time. Now, here's the other thing. If you are working more than 10 to 12 hours a week with clients, it is time to level up. Okay, you are playing too small to still try to stay in it. You're still working too much in your business. Most of your time should be spent working on your business, and then you should be leveraging your time to work with clients. Like, I don't know if I'll ever want to give up working with clients because I love it so much. But if it starts consuming my time and I raise my prices, and then and then I start making more for the clients I work with. So there's all kinds of ways to scale, lots of ways. But if you are finding that you're in this situation where you're working more than 10 to 12 hours a week, working with clients, you need to scale up. Okay, it's time for you to level up. All right, so here's what I want to tell you. If you are ready for your next level, you've been in business for quite a while, you know your stuff, you're really good at what you do, you know you can deliver, you know you can get results, and you are ready to scale, then I want to invite you to take part in the 5 days to 100K live training that is going to be starting December 2nd. Now, it is not in this group. Okay, it's for next level people only. So if you're just beginning, I'm sorry, I probably will do a startup thing at some point. But this one is specifically for people who are ready to go to their next level. And here's what we are going to cover in the live training. And if you want to be part of that training, and it's free, okay, it's free, but we are looking for people who are going to be committed, take action, show up, do the work. It is a workshop, all right? So it's going to be 5 days of training in this group for 60 minutes with Q&A, and my team is going to be supporting you. You're going to have assignments, you're going to have things you're working on, and it's about getting things done. It's about executing and implementing into your business. It's not about showing up to some no fluff training or some fluffy training that doesn't give you anything. No, it's a workshop, okay? And for 5 days, I'm going to be in there live for 60 minutes training you. And here's what we're going to cover. So the whole idea is to help you make an additional $100,000 or more. Position you and set you up for success for 2020. Now, again, it is for people ready to go to that next level. If these things I've covered, you're saying yes to them, you probably want to get into this group. So it's a different group, and we're going to do giveaways. I'm trying to think of everything going on because there's going to be so much. We're going to be doing giveaways for the people that come live. If you invite other people to the training and to the group, we're going to do giveaways. You're going to get your name in a drawing. So there's all kinds of cool stuff going on, but it is really for people ready to go to their next level. Here's what you have to do to get registered for that live training. And by the way, we're going to have some things going on in the group before December 2nd. So you actually want to get registered now and get in there because we're going to have some cool things coming up. And so we're just now starting to promote that group and that live training. So 5 days to an extra 100K in your business. If you want that training, if you want to get into that group and you're ready for your next level and you're not starting at nothing, you're not a startup, then I need you to drop a comment, and my assistant will be reaching out to you, and she will get your email and she will get you registered. And then when you get registered, you will get an email with all the details and a free gift from me that you will want. If you're really ready to level up, you are going to want this gift, okay? So drop a comment if you want that. And sounds great. And I'm ready to make 6 figures. Well, this is an extra 6 figures plus. Okay. So the things that I'm going to be teaching. Oh, so I forgot to tell you what we're going to actually be talking about. So here's what we're doing in that training. We're going to raise your prices. We're going to level up your prices. I should say level up your prices. We're going to level up your clients, and we're going to level up your brand. That's what we're doing in the 5-day training, okay? That's what we're going to be working towards, is level up your prices, level up your clients, level up your brand. Now, what is this telling you? It means you already have clients, you're already making money, and you already have a brand out there. We're ready to move it to the next level, okay? So that's what this training is. We are being very selective about the people we allow in this training, because we want people that are kind of in the same place and they're ready to move, okay? They're ready to move. So if that is you, then, okay, thanks, Monica. I will have Anna, my assistant, reach out to you, grab your email, and she'll get you registered for that. If you are watching the replay of this, guys, and you want in on that training, and you're going to hear me talking about it from now until December 2nd, because we want to fill this group with like-minded people who are ready for bigger things. So I'm going to be talking about this also, Monica. If you know anyone that is in the place that they're ready to level up, that these things that I covered today would speak to them too, then I want you to invite them to the group, and you're going to get your name in a drawing for every person you invite that is a qualified person. They have to be qualified, okay? Let's see here. Okay, so if you are watching this video back, #replay. And look, here's the thing. I am not discounting anyone in here that's a startup, because guess what? We all had to start, right? I bring plenty of training for you guys as startups, but I haven't done enough for the people who are really ready to move up. And so that is why I do so much fundamental training in here. You can go back and watch. I have umpteen videos in here that show you how to, make money on social media and get clients. And I have umpteen videos in here. All you have to do is go over and search videos, and you can find anything you want to know about building a coaching business. But I haven't done really a training that has been specific for next level people. I don't think I have. And so that's why I'm doing this specifically for them, because it's time. Now that you guys, a lot of you have been in here for a year or more, you should be ready for your next level if you have been following my guidance at all. Deborah says, hi, Ann, just hopped on. Is there a quick summary, requalified, and is there a charge? Okay, Deborah, there is no charge to be in the 5 days for an extra 100K training that starts December 2nd. You do have to get registered. However, there is a few questions that you have to answer to be part of the training. And it is for people who are already working with clients, who are already good at what they do. They have results. They have validated their process, and they are really ready for bigger and better things. They're ready for better clients. They want to up-level their fees. They're ready to take their brand bigger and better and be more visible, get more visibility. So, Deborah, if that fits you and you're ready to add an extra 100K and level up your business, then all you need to do is drop another comment. Let me know, and I'll have Anna. My assistant is Anna. I'm Ann. I know that's so confusing to people. So I always say Anna Franklin will reach out to you, and she'll get you registered. Or Cody, he's my other admin in here. He can reach out to you as well, and either one of them can get you registered for that training. And it is not in this group. It is actually in a pop-up group that I just put up yesterday or the day before. So we are just now getting people in it. So that's the qualifications. If you have not watched this video from the beginning, I highly recommend you go back and watch it, because if you answer yes to a lot of the things I said today, you're probably ready for the 5 days to an extra 100K. And actually, guys, 100K is really, I don't want to over promise or anything like that, but I'm just telling you the stuff that I teach my clients can add way more than 100K to your business. I mean, that is like the most minimal amount of money. So if you're interested in that, Deborah, drop a comment. We'll reach out to you, get your email, get you registered. And then again, guys, if you share that training with anyone, and they qualify to get into that training as well, you get your name in a drawing. We're going to be doing giveaways and drawings throughout the whole week of that training. I'm super excited. This is long overdue. You guys have been in here for a year with me, a lot of you as startups. It's time for you to take your business to the next level. It's time for you to start really leveling up and getting more for all your hard work and everything you're doing. And stop playing small, right? Abundance is out there. Coaching and consulting, over $200 billion. So let me know if you want in on that training, and we will reach right out to you. Oh, awesome. I will, I'll tag Anna on this and let her know to reach out to you. So if you didn't catch all that, just go back and watch the training and you'll know what I'm talking about. The other training I really want you to pay attention to is the one that I did. I believe I did it 2 days ago. Wednesday. This is Friday, Wednesday. Go back and look for Wednesday's training. You can search the videos and you can find Wednesday's training. And I talked about the stages of business. And if you are not familiar with the 3 stages of business that I covered, you need to go watch that training, because it may open your mind and go, oh my gosh, this has been my problem. Okay. And so a lot of coaches stay stuck because they don't understand what it means to scale a business. They don't understand the different stages and phases of a business. And so I break all that down for you. It's also going to be in my book that's coming out here in a couple of weeks. But I went into that. So all of these things are to help you really realize there's a lot more opportunity out there than you are probably capturing. And I want to help you. I want to help you really build a lucrative and impactful coaching and consulting business with your expertise. So, all right, guys, any other questions, just drop them in. We'll reach out to you. You'll find out more when you get registered. We'll give you all the details. You get an email from us. You'll get a free gift from us when you get registered for that training. And can't wait to see you on the inside. But guys, I don't want you to think that I'm going to be ignoring this group, because that's not going to happen. You guys are so near and dear to my heart, and I'm so blessed and honored to have you be part of this group. So you will not be getting ignored, even if you're not quite a fit for the 5-day training right now. You will be down the road. Okay. So I'll be probably doing something for startups here coming up shortly too. But right now we're working on next level people. Okay. I think that's all I have today. I love you guys. I am going to be back in here on Monday with something else for you. I don't know what yet, but something else to help you guys build a great business. I love you all. Thank you so much for being on with me today. And any questions, drop them in the comments. And you know, we answer every single comment, every single question for anyone that is on these lives or watches the replay. Make sure you put #replay if you are watching this after it's over. And yeah, likes and hearts, that will help show it to more people. And I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Hey, have a fantastic weekend. I'm going to be working on that training coming up. That's what I'm going to be spending my weekend doing. So much stuff going on. So, all right. Love you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Thank you for those.